11, actually.
11 years.
Yeah.
Okay. How much did you know about the history of Maryland wrestling before you went to
Actually, I didn't know anything about the history of wrestling. I think, the history of Maryland wrestling is one of those things that, in the wrestling community, you don't hear about. People don't think of Maryland as a wrestling school, as a, top program. So for me, I knew about Coach Pat Santoro. I knew what he was looking to do. I knew what his goals were. And that was something I wanted to be a part of.
When he signed a 5-year contract with Maryland, what did you think?
Well, I have tremendous respect for him. He knows the ins and outs of wrestling. I think he's one of the best coaches in the country. So
why?
Well, he is. A lot of coaches try to make their athletes like themselves. At least I see that. Like, if you look at Iowa, they all are sort of molding to the Iowa philosophy. And I was under the impression that with Coach Santoro, he was a coach that understood and tried to help the individual athlete succeed with their tools, with what they're good at. So for me, picking Maryland, Coach Santoro, it was about his respect for the individual, his respect for the individual work ethic. Every wrestler is different. Everyone has different style, and he was someone who I really felt like would help me out both on the mat and off the mat.
In the future, when they change the qualifying standards, how much will that help in Maryland?
It will help Maryland tremendously. Especially the ACC. The ACC, we only get the 10 winners and 4 wild cards.
Right.
So every year we have, I think number 7 seed or 7th in the country, Monica, didn't make the tournament. ACC is really hurt by the way things are currently, because we have, as the conference gets stronger, we have wrestlers who just, we can't get all those guys into those spots. So in the next couple years, next year going to the new system, it'll really help out Maryland as well as the entire ACC.
Before you chose Maryland in the way that was set up, did it give you any second thoughts? Maybe I shouldn't go because I may not get to the national tournament?
No, not at all. Not at all. To be honest, I didn't really know what the qualifying situation was.
Okay.
I knew I wanted to be somewhere that was far from home but not too close, so the parents couldn't drop in on the weekends, but could come see the matches. And just a program that I felt embodied the philosophies that I believe in wrestling. Picking Maryland, I didn't really know what the qualifying criteria were, how many went. I just knew it was a place where I wanted to be.
Well, you're there.
I'd like to ask you a little bit about your wrestling today. Obviously, you came back very strong in the WrestleBacks after getting knocked out of the championship bracket. Is that something that you've always prided yourself in, is fighting to the end? This match, it didn't get determined until the last few seconds as well.
Thank you. Well, for me, I don't think of myself as a real WrestleBack wrestler. To be honest, if you look at the percentage of my matches, if I've get taken down first, the majority of the time I'm going to lose. And that was a big step for me in this tournament, really keeping my head in every match, even when I got down, really never giving up. And I think it's a testament to my, conditioning this year, opposed to previous years. I'm in really great shape. I really feel good. So I think that made a huge difference, especially in the WrestleBacks when it's such a grind.
Yeah, in the last match, you had to score at the end, somewhere there to take home third.
Yep.
Is that a situation you might have seen coming, or was it just kind of there? Did you work your way into that? It was just looking like, your opponent had a good match too.
Yeah, so. He did. He had a really strong WrestleBack. He knocked off a lot of really good guys. He's been wrestling tough. I look forward to, I think we got 2 more years ahead, so I'm sure we'll all be battling it out Askren, Herbst, all those guys. So.
Yeah, you've got a good group of big guys.
Absolutely,
right now.
absolutely.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.